Hello, how's it going?
Not bad, not bad. Okay. So as you come into the room, please hit the thumbs up button. Um, and today we are going to be talking about Married at First Sight, season 12, episode 3, Nice to Marry You. We're still going through the marriages,
For
like the
the
wedding ceremonies. Sorry.
ugh,
I know. I don't like this seems very prolonged, but I'm not going to nitpick. But we're up to the weddings of Chris and Paige and Haley and Jacob.
yes.
What did you think when Chris said, "Oh, shh," when he saw Paige?
It gave the impression that he didn't like her physically, which I was like, okay, what's wrong with you? But I will say this, I'll just say this straight. I have a bias against Chris. I just don't like him. His attitude, um, the way he presents himself. It's just like no. I'm like, why are you on
Yeah.
this show?
I question his decision making for being on this show. Um, I I think he's a very impulsive individual.
Okay.
I don't think he realizes that there are consequences to his actions because
Hmm.
and with being impulsive, I think that's a deadly combination because we come to find out that he was recently engaged. Okay, so their wedding was in July. He got engaged in February.
Right. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. February of this the same year? Hold up. Five,
Yes, and
like
broke
5 months.
up. And broke
Right.
up all in that time. And he tells this poor girl this during their like little one-on-one at the High Boy.
Right. I was like, what?
And she was right. Everything he was saying was like comparing it to the last, well, his ex. He didn't
His ex.
specify which one. At one point, she said that there were some yellow flags. Girl, I have burning on fire red flags being
Everywhere.
thrown everywhere. Wow.
I had red flags when he first showed up on the screen. So there we go. That's all I got to say.
I didn't like that he put the honeymoon baby thing in his like it as part of the ceremony. Like, what are you doing? This is a stranger.
For me, this is like he's just doing this for the show. To be completely honest, because I don't think anyone in their wedding vows would put that in their wedding vows. I think that's just production, or that's him just trying to cause buzz on in social media. I really do.
Okay, so you know they read vows to each other that they wrote,
Hmm.
which I get it if you're looking down at your paper. Like I look down at my notes
Yeah.
when I'm here. But did you notice that when the pastor or the priest or whoever it was that was officiating said, "Okay, do you take Paige to be your, lawfully wedded spouse?" He was looking at the officiant and not her.
Right. And
Shouldn't you
he
be
does that. He does that a lot.
okay? Okay. Because I noticed it then. And then
Mhm.
later on she says, "I don't feel a connection." And she even told the bridal party that he was reading his vows, but I cut him some slack for that. I
Right.
did, because I know I do that.
Yeah.
Um, and to be quite truthful, you don't know who this is, so you just got to read what you wrote.
Right.
But
Exactly.
the I do and I do part, I think he should have been looking at her, and
Mhm.
I'm hoping that's where she's meaning the disconnect was.
Right. And then
Mm,
I think we might be skipping ahead, but it's still relevant. He does the
mhm.
same thing with their photos.
Yes.
She's like, I wish she would look at me.
Yeah,
And
because it was only one picture that the photographer said, um, "She looks at you, you look at me," and, because that was a
right.
frame. But she did say that.
Mhm.
Oh, this poor girl.
Yeah, he can go now.
It I just don't know what to say. It's uh,
We just know too much, and
I
it's just
know.
that's the problem. We kind of with social media, like it kind of ruins the magic that used to be there. But it's like I just didn't like him when he, like I said, from the moment he walked on the screen, I'm like, nah, I'm cool, I'm good.
Well, I hesitated with him because things didn't add up. I thought there were a lot of holes in his story. I still, quite frankly, think that there are a lot of holes in his
Oh,
story.
most definitely.
You know, he tells her, that he just bought a home. Um, but I think the more that she spoke about herself, that she was an accountant, that she's a realtor, that she already owns her own home that she rents out, and that I think she's the one who flips the homes, or is it
I want
him
to. I
who
want.
wants to
I
get
want.
into it?
I want to say she already does it. He's trying to get into it. That's what I took from it.
Right. So like I don't think he wants somebody who's as accomplished as her.
No,
Even though he says, I don't want like the trophy wife. But yes, you do.
you do. He wants. So he really wants to say, I want my wife to stay at home, cook, clean, and be
I
pregnant.
have
But he
babies.
knows if he said that flat out on TV, he would get ate up. So he's not being really true. In my opinion, he's not being truthful. Because, like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, how is your like you want 7 kids, and I'm like, if she got all this going on, how's she gonna fit the 7 kids in unless y'all got like buku nannies?
Well, she is willing to have children. I think
Yeah,
she's the girl that can make it work.
but I'm saying 7 kids. Like with seven, I think when he said 7 kids, I really think he pictured himself being the man, the breadwinner, and the wife staying home and doing all the he wants like a 50s or 60s housewife. Honestly, that's what he wants, a black June Cleaver. That's just my opinion.
He needs to go and take a look at Real Housewives of the what is it, Orange County, and take a look at Bronwyn with her 7 kids. He'll reverse that decision real quick. That's
Exactly.
a lot. Like, is
That's
that a
too much.
baseball team?
Basketball.
It's
With
basketball?
basketball with 2 reserves.
Oh, sorry. Oh my lord. Like my uterus contracted. You saying 7 babies.
7
Ow.
with no twins. Like Brown has no twins, right? They have no twins, right?
I don't
They were
know
all.
or care
Uh,
enough about Bronwyn to know what came out of her vagina.
yeah, I don't think there's twins there. So yeah, that's 7 separate pregnancies, which
Wow.
means that's 70 months of pregnancy. 5 years being no, almost 6 years being pregnant of your life. No, I can't. No, I'm sorry, I can't go with you on that. But congratulations.
You thoroughly depressed me with that mathematical problem.
I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
Ugh.
When you really think about it, it's like what?
That's
six
a
years of your
lot.
life being pregnant. That's a lot.
But at least she had 6 years of sobriety.
Right. See? It's something to congratulate.
Positive. Yay.
Exactly.
Okay, so then we see Haley and Jacob. So these
Okay.
are the last 2 couples. She's nervous. He just seems like he's on autopilot.
Mhm.
All like his central nervous system is down. He just, oh my god, he's like dirty dishwater just sitting there.
He's more like it feels like he doesn't know what to do or say. You know what I mean? Like he just seems stuck. That's
And
just that's the impression
socially
I got.
awkward.
Yes. Like he has like that nervous energy about him, but he's
Mhm.
nice. You know what I mean? Like, what do
He's
I
nice.
do? What do I do? What do I say? I don't want to say the wrong thing. And
Yeah.
she's like, to me, she seems open and ready, and like she's nervous, but it's like a cute nervous. It's not that awkward like type thing.
I don't think she's attracted to him. And then he doesn't have the personality to supplement the lack of looks.
I, I mean, I don't think she is either, but I think with this couple as they get to know each other, it could work. Like I say this, each couple on paper, because this is all done on paper, it's not
Hmm.
done. I could see how each couple could work and why they match them. But with these couples, I could see where it can go left real easy.
Oh my God.
Did they make? You know what I mean? Like you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I could see it. I know the pieces. All right, I got you. But I could just see this like one wrong move, boom, explosion. And this couple, what's going to take is, in my opinion, she's going to have to do more of the work as she's the more open of the two.
She's also the most super picky. Like she's really got to suppress that.
Yes, she is very particular. I think is what we call it. The
I
nice.
think
That's a
the
nice way of
only
saying.
thing, I think the only thing that she could genuinely like about him is that he has dogs.
Mhm.
But like all she talked about was traveling. She went to
Right.
6 countries the year before.
Hmm.
And poor thing, he's been to Puerto Rico and just got his
Right.
passport.
Right. He felt so awkward.
Who was that last season who had just gotten a passport to go on their honeymoon? Who was that?
Oh, oh. Not Brett. Was it Brett? Or was it
Yeah,
the other?
with Emily. Wasn't it Emily?
Was it?
Uh,
I can't remember. But I know what you're saying.
Oh no, it's the girl with the girl that was the flight attendant that lied and said her boyfriend was gay.
Christina.
Yeah, Christina and what his name was.
Henry.
Henry. Oh Lord, let's hope that he's as sweet as Henry.
I think he's like that the nerd who could be cool if he would just get over the awkwardness and not shop for tuxedos off the rack. Just saying.
I've gotta
At
see.
Marshalls.
I've gotta see his. Oh, that they did him wrong with the alterations.
Yeah, that was
The
dirty.
the break in his trousers was it was way off. It was too long. It was too much of like a bunching at the bottom.
And
And then you had
he was
Chris looking like Pee Wee Herman.
he was boxy though.
Who?
They made Jacob look more boxier than what he is because he's in
Well,
shape, and
that's true.
that suit did not do him any favors. And Chris picked out that suit, so that's that on that.
Right, but Jacob's suit is a traditional suit. It's a
It is.
traditional
They're supposed to
tuxedo.
hook him up with alterations though.
I think he could have done really well if his suit was double-breasted because then it would have really brought in, like, given him a waist and showed off his, like,
Yeah,
he's a bodybuilder, right? The upper body strength and stuff like that. I think a double-breasted would have looked nice on him.
they just did him wrong with that though. Period. Point blank.
I
Like
like the color though, and wasn't
the
it a
color was nice.
coincidence that he chose a navy suit and her girls were in navy and her shoes were navy?
That was interesting, but I'm just mad that they did him like that. But as a
And
couple, I do, like I said, I go back to this. I have a little bit of hope for them, but it's going to be
mhm,
more on
on
him
her.
coming out of his shell and her not being so particular about everything.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Lord have mercy. Okay, so then, um, wait, could you eat steak and eggs for every meal every day?
Not every meal every day, but I'm not gonna front though. I'm not gonna front. I got my keto bread on order, and I could eat me some BOTs every day. But steak and eggs every meal every day. Now I can have steak and eggs once a day and not be mad. I'm serious. I love scrambled
Really?
eggs. Love steak. Oh yeah,
I need variety. Like I couldn't
But it can be every
do.
meal. It can be every meal every day. No, but once a day, sure.
See, that's still. Yeah, no. Like I choke down a protein shake Monday through Friday, every morning, Monday through Friday. And honestly, I choke it down.
What kind of
Um,
protein shake though?
it's I shouldn't say I choke it down. It tastes good. It's organic plant-based. Or Origins, I think is the brand. It's not, and it's
What
chocolate.
flavor? Chocolate.
Chocolate. Yeah, it tastes good. It tastes
Okay, I'm
good.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you a secret to make it so you don't choke it down. Use almond milk if you're not trying to cut down
I
sugar.
do almond milk, yeah.
Do almond milk and just put some ice up in it. I'm telling you,
I don't
it'll
wanna
take.
do
It'll
the
take.
brain freeze. You know
It
what I
doesn't.
do add to it?
What?
Dragon fruit, dragon fruit
Oh,
powder to give
okay,
it a little fruity flavor,
okay.
or to switch it up, peanut butter.
Yeah, crunchy peanut
Mm,
butter.
mhm.
Crunchy peanut butter.
Um, my friend told me to put a frozen banana in it one time.
Mhm, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not a
but
fan of bananas in my smoothies too much, but
yeah,
yeah.
you have to do a banana a day. It gives you the potassium.
This is a shame. We've been talking about bananas and we, I just tell you. Sorry, y'all. This just tells you how the episode was. This just
Okay,
tells
we're
you
going
how
back.
dry. What's
We're
there to go
going
back
back.
to? There's more.
Yeah.
Is there?
Um, I want to talk about his Chris's dad.
Inappropriate. Next. I'm just confused. I was
That
like,
was
is he gonna
so
kidnap her?
foul.
I was like, is he gonna kidnap her? What's going on here? I'm like, do
Predator
you?
vibes.
And my thing is like, do y'all have some sort of thing going on, you and Chris?
What is with that family that they're so sexually oriented and the baby making and like aren't they supposed to be religious? Like
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, no. Mm-mm.
creepers. I feel so bad for Paige. Can we send in a rescue team for her?
I still think she should have run as soon as she saw him. Be like, no, I can't do this.
But you see, she's a girl that follows through on her
Yes,
commitments.
I like that about her. I just hope. Here's my thing. I guess what I'm hoping is she doesn't stick it out too long. If you know, I just hope she does the commitment and then she gets out of it when she has a choice of staying married or staying or getting divorced. I hope she gets divorced. Sorry, I just do.
I quite honestly think that when they do tell her about the baby, and I think it's next episode, I hope that she leaves the filming then and there because that's grounds for me to not continue with this anymore.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
already don't know you. At this point with this news, I don't want to know you moving forward. Like you've got other problems.
I look at it this way. Think of this. Do you really want baby mama drama and you just got married? What kind
To
of mess is
somebody
that?
you don't know. It's one thing if you known the person for a long
Long
time
time.
and y'all been on and off and he dipped out or whatever. You could probably swallow that. But in this situation,
No.
you asking me to take on a whole stranger. Now his baby's mom and the baby too, and I don't know you at
Three strangers.
all.
Three strangers.
I know, I know, I know. It's a lot. It's a
It's a
lot.
lot.
Like she's in her 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's got her whole life ahead of her. Do
Right.
not waste it on this crumb bum. Oh my
Mm-mm.
God. I'm so
Mm-mm.
sorry. I'm so
The
sorry.
Subway franchise ain't worth it.
Didn't you like how he said that finally, that he's not a restaurateur, but he's a fast food joint owner?
Which is cool. Just say that. Like there's nothing embarrassing about that.
Speaking of that, I swear I heard on the news today that two women are suing Subway because they sent their tuna fish sandwiches to a lab and found out that there's no tuna in the tuna fish.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm I have to
I told you that wasn't a restaurant.
I just I'm sorry guys, I have to look this up real quick. I gotta see if this is a real thing. Oh
Oh
wow.
my God.
Yeah, it says something is fishy, perhaps not so fishy, with global sandwich chain Subway's tuna sandwiches, according to a new lawsuit. They filed a lawsuit against the company in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California. Their lawsuit claims that independent tests couldn't find any actual tuna in samples.
I'm
And
sorry.
and this is there's a let's see who reported on this. The Washington Post, CBS News, and looks like ABC 13 Houston. They all like these are like the main articles that pop up. So if you guys want to like look into this, that's where you can go. Just Google tuna fish sandwich lawsuit,
Or
and
maybe
it'll pop up. It'll pop up right away. Those
maybe if send me the links and I'll add it to the description.
got it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I heard that this morning and I immediately thought of you.
I was just like, that's just I feel duped.
That's my friend's favorite sandwich, tuna fish.
Oh, a tuna melt. Oh yeah, but the
No,
meatball's still the best though.
the cold tuna fish that they take with the
Oh,
scoops. She loves that from Subway. That's the only thing she eats from Subway. It's so gross.
for me, I love the meatball marinara, and I make mine into I make mine into a tuna melt.
For me, I like nothing.
You're not a Subway fan?
No.
Well, you guys have like the more interesting sandwich places out there, huh? We have
No.
a couple. No,
Oh, Publix. Publix make the best sandwiches. Again, we've derailed and gone back to food.
but there's nothing more to talk about this episode. I mean, if we're being completely honest.
Wait, do you want to talk about when they get like when they all go back to the suites because then we reunite with all of the other couples?
Did anything happen? I'll be completely honest. As towards the end, I kind of blanked out. They was working my nerve.
Oh, wait. Did you see the conversation that Vincent had with what's her name? Brianna? Vincent's with Brianna?
I'm trying to think.
Vincent's the guy from Dominican Republic,
Yes.
bald head, beard. Remember
Yeah.
his conversation with her dad? I'm giving him back another point from one of the other points that he lost from knowing the stripper's name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving him back a point.
He seems very respectable and very like I kind of he didn't do too much for me
Mhm.
um earlier, but I kind of like him. Like he seems very grounded, and I appreciate that.
I like that conversation that he had. Let's see. Vincent says he's not focused on sex and wants to wait. Ryan, he can't answer their question regarding sex. It seems like they got people to ask them about the sex question.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia said she never knows but she doesn't know what's going to happen, but she's like one of
Right.
those touchy-feely people.
Yes.
um Eric, um he wasn't expecting the kiss at the ceremony,
Right.
but we see that they have kind of like chemistry,
Right.
so
They
he's
do.
into cuddling. He's into cuddling,
They definitely have chemistry.
but I wonder how much of that is in the bottom of a glass.
Right. We'll find out when she sobers up, if she sobers up.
And Chris says he hasn't decided if he will have sex with her because, of course, he later admits in the episode that he's not attracted to her.
Yeah, he's crazy.
But I swear at the beginning he said that he was, and then he flip-flopped. You know, maybe his dad talking about her backside the whole episode turned him off of her. I don't know.
I don't think so. I just think I really feel like he's being produced. Like he's really just saying stuff to be different.
hmm And then you see Paige saying she's attracted to him. But her girlfriends, her bridal party said, you know, because he admitted it to them that he had an engagement and that he wouldn't mind the like honeymoon baby. Um, they say that he has a dry, inappropriate sense of humor.
He does.
Um, I'm so sorry for all of if you're hearing background noises. I think there's an Amber Alert in my area, so all of my devices are going off. Please
Oh
forgive me.
wow.
Yes. um, but they advised her to take her time with this guy. And what
Definitely.
did you think when he asked her if she's on birth control? Uh, eh,
I wouldn't have had that question there. I would wait till later.
like he asked her a bunch of weird questions. Um, he asked her if she's a virgin, if
Yeah, I
she's
was like, no.
affectionate, does she have a high sex drive? He said that he fasted for 3 days this week and he abstained from pleasuring himself. And if she's on contraception, I, oh,
Yeah, no.
like I know you're married, but huh?
Yeah, no. Not in the not the setting, not the time, setting, or place.
Um, who knew that that bird's nest was up in Clara's hair?
Clara.
Wow. But I do like this couple.
Yeah, I like the couple. Yeah, I'll be completely honest. I don't dislike any other couples. I dislike Chris. So that's where I stand right now.
Well, I worry about Haley and Jacob. I worry about
I mean,
them.
yeah, I worry about them, but I like them all.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Chris and his whole clan are creepy.
Correct.
And yeah, so that's it. Like those were the highlights that I had. Let us know what you think. Chris has to be a topic of debate with our viewers. Please leave your comments below. We could be way off base on this. So, let us know what you think about Chris. Um, and if you like this review, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are alerted every time we send out new content. Until next time,
Bye.
bye.